What if your shoes stayed clean for an entire week, just by walking through the streets of Japan? For Roger, from Madagascar, that was his first culture shock after landing here. But that was just beginning. In today's episode of From Africa with Purpose podcast, Roger shares his inspiring journey from job seekers Madagascar to researching AI, artificial intelligence, in mining at Akita University, and why education is more than a degree, it's a life mission. From Africa with Purpose. Let's start the podcast. My first question is about your first impression in Japan. When did you landed in Japan and how did you feel about Japan?
Thank you for your question. So, the first time that I landed here was in September 30, and my first impression was, it was my first time to went here in Japan. So I was very happy in the first time, and we have some staff from JICA to welcome us in the first time, and it's not very difficult for me, to find somewhere for example, to go to the hotel in the first time. It was not very difficult for me. So in the first time here in Akita, I went to a clean laundry and I washed my shoes and I used it for one day. And it's okay. And in the night, I check my shoes. It's clean. Yeah, it's clean. And after 1 week, I check my shoes. It's always clean.
1 week?
1 week. And I was very surprised. What is it? Because in my country, you buy something new, for example, a new shoes, you use it just for one day, and in the night, it's very, it's not new.
Already used.
Yeah, already used. So, but here and in that time, I understand, for example, when I was a kid, I watched a lot of American movie, European movie, and I saw the people bring their shoes in the bed, and I was surprised because why they bring their shoes in the bed. But when I saw, this phenomenon happen to me, I understand because the shoe is clean, because the city is clean, so that way. So that is my first impression. It's clean. It's like yours. It's clean, but yeah, that's it.
That's great. Everything is clean. Everything. And I used to live in Mongolia, and I went to Botswana and Kenya in Africa, and every place. I also went to Indonesia, and every place was like have some dirt, has some dust, and like every day I have to clean my shoes.
Yeah.
But here, no, thank you.
Yeah, I have this, these habits too in my country because you can't wash your shoes every day, so you have to brush it before going out. But here it's another level. Yeah.
Maybe you started to forget how to brush shoes. Yeah. So which year? This year or no? The last year?
Yeah, September last year. Yeah.
Last year. Okay, great. So now you are here like more than a half year. Yeah. So how did you feel about the school, the universities?
The university. So in the first time that I arrived here, I was like a research student. So I just do research, go to the lab every day, and something like that, do research. And I start my class last April. So the school here, it's different to my country because the first difference is here we can choose the course that you want. But in my country, when, for example, you enter the master one, there is already a course, prepared for you, for all the students in Master 1. For example, I was studying mining engineering in my country.
Mining
Mining
engineering.
engineering, yeah. And when I was enter in the Master 1, there is already a course. Is all is mandatory, but not here. But not like here. Here we can choose. You can choose a course, and if you don't like it, you can cancel. And it's very good. So, for example, you had some course, you can skip it. For example,
Even after you tried like once or twice the class.
here you mean here in Japan? Yeah, you can choose the course in the first time it's opened, and you try it for 1 or 2 weeks, and if it's not convenient, if you don't like it, you can skip it, you can cancel it. Yeah, and that is the first difference, and it's very cool because you can do what you want. Yeah, and I like it. I appreciate it very much.
From Africa with purpose. Yeah, that is a very good system because like I'm not good at the study, so because of that, like I check the class and I just ask it how the criteria is like the evaluation, how the teacher is like given the grade of the class, and like if they have some test, I always like canceling that course because I'm very bad at tests. But if they have some like reports or in at the presentation, I'm taking their classes. That was very survival.
Yeah, there is. It's also the difference in my country because here, the exam. I don't know if it's for all the course or just some course. The exam is just a report, and sometimes they after ending one chapter in the course, they give you some assessment, a report assessment. So you can do it from your home and upload it on the website of the university web class, in the web class, and you can take a grad from that, and it's very cool.
That's great.
Yeah. So it's push you to to study at your home and to give your best, because if you do some exercise, it means that you have to research something if you don't understand something like that, and it's very cool. The system is very good. Not in my not in my country, for example. In my country is good. The system is good. The student is very good with that system. But here it's more convenience. Yeah. I mean, it's not comparable.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I like to my country.
Both, yeah?
Yeah.
I see. So before coming to Japan, like 2018 or like before the September, was there any specific moment you realized that, oh, I have to go abroad or I have to go Japan?
Yeah, since since I was a kid, like in college and in high school, I would like to study abroad. And, like every student in Madagascar, in my country, every student would like to study abroad in France, in America, or even in Japan. So every student, every young people would like to go abroad for study or for work. So I'm apart from that people. So since my high school, I would like to study abroad. So how to say that? When I finish my masters, so I would like to study in Japan. So I began to take some Japanese class, from my country, but I was very
Wow.
bad in that, I was very bad. So I tried in the first time the mix program, but I failed. Yeah, yeah. And after, I don't know, 5 years later, I have the opportunity from JICA because I work for the government, so I have a good opportunity, to study here, and I'm very happy.
That's great. So you had a chance to come here,
Yeah.
but because you have tried several times, so the chance are just came to you. Isn't it?
Yeah, because change is like a preparation plus opportunity. That is a change. If you have the opportunity but you didn't prepare for it, so that's mean that you don't have a chance.
Yes.
Yeah, but if you prepare but you don't have opportunity, so the same, you don't have the chance. Yeah, so in this dream, I prepare. In first of all, I learned Japanese. I learned English, and as in my country, we don't use English as a second language. We speak French, and I did more preparation. So, yeah, that is
You just
the
well
way.
prepared,
Yeah,
so that you could take the chance.
yeah, the way I took the chance because I prepared well, and I have the opportunity. Yeah.
Hey there, please don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel and also follow us on social medias. That's great. And you said about that your country's young kids, high school, like boys and girls, everybody, most of them are willing to go abroad, like France, America, or Japan. So why? Because, in Japan, the Japanese people, like more than half of them never thought about to go abroad. But nowadays it's changing. But back in the days, they never thought about the abroad because they don't have to. They have everything in Japan.
Yeah.
But how about your country? Why they are trying to go abroad, not staying in the Madagascar?
Uh, in my country, I think the first reason is, there is no job in my country. There is a job, but no qualified job. For example, I learned mining engineering, and many classmates, my classmates in that time, don't work in a mining company, but in another sector, not a mining company. And in Madagascar, that is the first problem. And that way, the student would like to go abroad to have a good job, for example. It's not just for study, but for having a good job after studying. And that is the first reason. And the second reason is the salary. The salary in Madagascar is very low, even you have a master degree, so it's still very low. Yeah,
Even you have master
even you have master degree, even you have doctor, PhD, I mean.
No way.
Yeah, it's very low. So that way, the people who want to have a high social, how to say that, social, how to say that, from
Level.
level, social level, to they want to level up her social statement. Yeah, so they have to go abroad to have a high salary, and after build something in Madagascar, and that is the thing.
But so, which means like after you like graduated from like abroad universities, the social studies status is getting better after the graduation of the abroad.
After graduation an abroad university, the most of students search a job in a in a foreign country. For example, one student who study in France, after their graduation, they would like to work in France.
Really?
Yeah,
They trying to stay there.
yeah, trying to stay there, and after have a salary, high salary, and they start to invest in their country. And maybe after, I don't know, 30 years or 20 years, they can go back in the country with some money to have a rest.
But at least they have thoughts about that, go back to the country, not like forever staying in France or America. They are the ones in their life, they are trying to go home.
Yeah, in my country we have some culture who, when you died, you have to go back in your country because it's very important. Even you died abroad, so if the family have how to say that, have money, to bring your body from abroad to the country, they do it because it's very important. So if you are, for example, you worked in abroad for 20 years or 30 years, you have a lot of money. That means, so you have to go back and to take a rest there. Yeah, I don't know in your country.
Yeah, maybe the same.
Yeah.
I guess we always saying that type of phrases. We have to take our bone into our country, not in different places. So you are working in the government of Madagascar.
Yeah.
So how did you feel about your sector or about your country? Because the Madagascar is developing country, isn't it? So us too, in Mongolia and even some Botswana or like Kenya, they are developing countries, and the young generations are saying the problems of their country, and they're trying to give some power on that problems to solve that problems. So in some of the countries, they have some big changes, like big government changes or like big movement on some projects. How about your country? What is going on there?
You mean about the mining activity?
Yes, even that is fine, but you are just you were living there. How did you feel about your countries? Is there have any social problems?
I think the social problem in my country is a lack of job for young people, for everybody. There is not enough enterprise who that we can work, and I don't know if it's the fault of the government or I don't know.
Yeah, not only government,
Yeah.
everything. But I searched about the Madagascar a little bit, and I found the education crisis. Madagascar faces a severe education quality and access issues.
Education, yeah. Access issues. In Madagascar, the education is not free. Yeah, it's not free. Even in the primary school, it's not free. It's not free. So you have to to pay. So, for example, there is a parent who don't have you know enough money, to pay school for their kids, so they can't educate their kid at school. And in the university, there is a public school in my country, but you have to pay something. It's not very, very expensive, but for other people, for a poor people, it's very tough, to pay something, and I think it's a problem. And about the university, sometimes the fee is very high. It's very high for university. Even in the public university, is very high. So sometimes the people don't go to the university because they know already after master you're gonna be a jobless, and that is the thing. So sometimes the student, the young people start to work after the back. I don't know in your country, how is the system in your country? You have after high school you have to pass some diploma, right?
Yes, we have to.
Yeah, what is
The most of the country, I guess.
Yeah.
The most of the country have some tuition fee on the universities, but some country they are like totally free. And in Botswana, as an example, the education is totally free.
Totally free.
Totally free. So I thought, the first time I thought that is a good, because education is important and that is a free. But after a few years later, I realized that free education is not good for the peoples, because they are not try hard to learn, because it's free.
Yeah.
You don't have to try hard,
Yeah.
because like everybody's served by the education.
Yeah.
So even for some students, like get a good scholarship from Japanese government or like private companies, they are not happy. They are not like extremely happy, because they are thinking it is free, of course.
Yeah.
Why should I like appreciate it? Because it was a free and it is free. It should be, they are thinking. But how about you? Since you're like primary school, your parents is paying, isn't it?
Yeah.
But how about now? Are you paying for in Japanese universities or not? Do you have scholarships?
Here in Japan.
Here in Japan.
Yeah, I have a scholarship here in Japan, from JICA, and we have some supervision, from the JICA Institute. If you do your study well or something like that. So we have some meeting every 3 months. They ask us how is the research, how is the study. So we have to do our best, because we are supervised. Yeah.
But I think not only that, you guys are trying so hard, isn't it?
Yeah, because we left our country for study, to study here. So we have to do our best, because if you go back with nothing, that means it's a shame. It's a shame for us. So we have to do the best to get what we are looking for here. So that way we have to study hard. We have to do our best. Yeah.
From Africa with purpose. I see. So about the next problem, I want to ask about your country's healthcare. health system, like health, everything about the health, because in Japan, the most of the health is very, very cheap. It is very cheap, isn't it? The insurance itself for the students, it is very low. Like maybe in a month, maybe 3 hours salary is fine for the insurance. Only if you work 3 hours as a part-time job, you can pay insurance fee of the health insurance fee of like 1 month. Only in 3 hours part-time job wage. So even the hospital standard is very high. The doctors is very good at their job. Even the pills, medicines is very good, and also the cheap. And environment itself is very good for the health. The air, no dust. But how about yours? Is it good?
Yeah, it's very tough. It's a very tough question because in my country, when you got some accident, for example, you ride by a bike and you got accident, that means you are died.
What do you mean?
I mean, for when you went to the, how to say that, emergency, in emergency room, you sometimes you don't have enough health care, enough treatment. So if you have a tough problem with your accident, so you can die. And about the cost of the medical thing, it's expensive. Even in the public hospital, you have to pay. I don't know about insurance because when I was there, I never paid for an insurance, for example medical insurance. I don't know if it's very famous in my country, but I never heard about insurance, health as insurance. But when you work in a big enterprise, there is some, I don't know, you can say that as an insurance, but there is some hospital for the employee, because before working the government with the government, I was working in a public company, and a very big company. So we have some in a little hospital. Yeah. So if you have some issues in your health, you can go there for free, and they give you some medicine. But for another people who don't work in a big enterprise or something like that, it's very tough to have a good health. And about a rich people, if you are rich, the people don't go to the hospital in Madagascar, but they prefer to go abroad, to have health care.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Wow.
So if you are rich, so it's not good for you to go to the local hospital. You have to go abroad, especially if you have a very serious issues. You have to go to abroad. You have to go abroad to have health care.
How about environment?
Sorry?
How about environment?
Environment. Environment it's depend of the city.
Ah, really?
Yeah, it's depend of the city. In the capital, it's very tough because it's very dirty. I think it's very dirty in the capital, but in the coast, we have some city, some clean city. In the south, you have some very clean city. But it's really depend of the city that you go. that is about environment. But especially in the capitals, the air is very dirty. I think it's because of the traffic jam, because there is a lot of car there. Yeah.
Wow, okay. They have a lot of problems. I thought before I tried to go in other countries except Japan, I never know about the other countries have same problem with us. I thought it is only in my country. But when I went to other countries, I saw, oh, it is the same.
Yeah.
We have same issues, we have same social problems.
Yeah.
No way.
Almost the same. Even when you watch, the structure of the city, it's almost the same. That they use the same tool, the same architecture of a house, for example. It's almost the same. When I watch some Asia city, some African city, it's almost the same in my country.
So funny. Wow. Okay, let's go to the next question. So now, what are you study about? What are you researching about in Japan?
Yeah. So here in Japan, I'm in mineral economic and in mining informatics lab. So my research topic is about artificial intelligence in mine planning. So it's a kind of, I would like to apply technology like AI in mine planning, and that is my goal. So I'm researching for that.
So far, how is it going?
So far, it's a little bit tough because I have to read a lot of paper, a review, research, something like that, and about data collection. That is another career, another another issues. Yeah. So it's going well right now because we have all we need here. So it's okay. I'm still learning about AI. Yeah.
I see. The AI is like changing every day, isn't it? Everything like changed only in a one day or like 1 month. Everything is changing about the AI. Sometimes it feels very scary for us. But in my opinion, the Japan is positioned in like a back of the AI.
Of the AI.
Yes, the world is moving forward, but somehow I feel Japan is slow in this field.
Maybe, but the people, for example, in America, they use a lot of money, for the research about AI, and the same in China, in France, they use a lot of money. They invest a lot of money in that field, but Japan, I don't know. I don't know about Japan if they invest in some money in these fields too, or just waiting for China and America for the results. I don't know, but yeah, I feel it too. It's Japan it's not famous about artificial intelligence, but I think they use AI in somewhere in some industry. For example, what is the name of the industry who made an agricultural stuff?
I know.
Like, what is that? Kubota. Kubota.
Kubota.
Yeah, Kubota. Yeah, in Kubota, I was researching something about Kubota, and I discovered that they use AI too in their machine. Yeah.
Wow, That's a new news.
Yeah, but maybe it's not famous. It's not appear in the television or something like that. But I think they take some advanced, in that field too.
Hey there, please don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel and also follow us on social medias. I see. I heard about that, but it is not sure.
Yeah, it's
but,
not sure.
I heard about the market and technique of Japanese companies because like 20 or 30 years ago, the Japan is leading country of the technology.
Yeah.
But now we feel Japan is not serious on this type of AI, and also the self-driving cars, vehicles. But they have some technique of market, which is about when you create something new and deliver to that new thing into the market will surprise and not not immediately buy that product. They are afraid to use that new product. It is very hard to buy like totally new things. So which means for the company, it is a very high cost for delivering new products on the market. But after already market is like familiar with that product, after that if you create something better and deliver to the market, the customers will seriously buy that product easily. So on Prius, the Prius, the Japanese hybrid vehicle car, Prius, that is the first hybrid car in the market, and the market surprised about that product. And the first few years, the Prius sales wasn't as good. So the Toyota started to share the Prius, the design and also the engineering, some things to the Chinese market freely.
Oh.
And the Chinese car producers take that thing and started to create the same product. Then, after a few years later, the market is full of hybrid machines. So, Toyota started to sell next generation Prius. The sales boom. So, some people are saying Japan have already self-driving cars, especially in Toyota, the number one producer in the world. They already created self-driving cars, but they are waiting. The market is to be ready. So after markets are being familiar with the self-driving cars, Japan will start to sell. Maybe in an AI market, maybe Japanese some company already creating something new, are better, but they are waiting.
I think too.
Yes, and so Japanese is maybe they are having some plans on this type of technique development. So don't lose your hope to study in Japan, because they are have a lot of things to study, isn't it? Yes. So about my next question, what has been on your mind recently? Because when I was young, I'm thinking about only my job. But few years later, I realized about the life. And even the few years later, I realized about the family or other stuff, the mind is changing every year.
Yeah.
How about you now? What are you thinking mostly?
Mostly, I think because I would like to do PhD after my master. Yeah, and because here the environment is very good, so I would like to spend a lot of time, here before coming back. And apart from that, I would like to have a family too after.
So why are you like? I understand you are having a time in here Japan, but at the same time, what is your like goal or purpose
Go
after that getting the PhD?
after getting the PhD, honestly, I don't know yet.
Really?
Yeah, because it's very new. I didn't expect it, to arrive here. So I don't know. I'm planning. My plan change every day, every month, every minute, every second. So I don't know yet. But I plan to plan this thing, before ending my PhD, for example.
I see.
Yeah.
I was a teacher, so some students are thinking, they are saying like, I don't have no idea about my future. But the university interviews should answer that question.
Yeah.
You should answer that, what is your plan like within the 5 years? But some of my students, no idea about their plan after the 5 years or 10 years later.
I have a final goal, but the plan, I don't know. The final goal is to be Okanimochi.
Well, what do you mean, Okanimachi?
Okanimochi is a rich man. I want to be rich, but how to be rich, I don't know. I don't know yet. There is some advice from internet, but I don't know if it's work really or something like that. But for now, I have to study. I have to get PhD, and after we can see what the future, what will happen in the future.
So for that students who don't have like plan,
Yeah.
do you have any comments? Because like they are thinking, oh, I'm not good.
Yeah.
Maybe I can't do anything. I'm the bad person.
Yeah.
They are thinking about not having the plan. So is it good or bad not having the plan?
I think we have to have a final goal. What is the final goal? And we have just to take some step every day, to go to that goal. And the plan, I don't know. Plan is very important, but sometimes it's very hard to find what is the right plan, so sometimes you do something and it's follow a plan, automatically, because it's very hard to have it. For example, if I ask you how to be rich, you have already a plan. To be rich, like these people said, you have to do something like that, and after you can be rich. But it's very difficult sometimes. Sometimes in your environment, it's very difficult to make a plan, and that happened to me.
I see. Wow. Okay. Maybe I guess the students who are watching this podcast, they feel secure now. Because it's really hard not having the plan. It's really hard to have not having the plan. It's even this recent years, the YouTube influencers, social media influencers saying oh, you have to do this, like after the 5 years. So now, like every day you have to wake up like at 5 a.m. No, it's impossible.
You know it. Many influencers in TikTok, for example, especially, so they say something like, you have to be rich, you have to for example, to do something, to do entrepreneurial,
Yes.
something like that. But I don't know. It's work really. But we don't know.
Yes. Everybody have their own
Yeah.
the steps, own ways.
Yeah.
So, continue with that message to the young generations. I want to ask again about if you have like advice for the young generations. Like, if you give only one advice to young peoples who are living in Madagascar, do you have any message about like going abroad or studying in Japan or like getting masters or like everything?
So my message is first of all, you have to learn to keep studying, because study is like in our country, study is the most important thing. It's like a wealthy, and it's very important. So until now, I don't know the what is that, the inconvenience of studying. So if you study, so there is many door can open to you. So keep studying, learn language, many languages is very important. So that is my message.
That's great. Thank you. Thank you. By the way, it's the end of the podcast, but how about the food in Japan? Are you feeling good, or like you have problem about the food comparing to your country's food?
The food, I cook every day, so the most of the time I eat the same food as in my country. Even the meat is not exactly the same. I enjoy the food here.
What's your main food in Madagascar?
In Madagascar, we eat rice and something else like meat, like beans, and etc.
What type of meat?
Meat, we eat chicken, beef, and pork.
Nice.
Yeah, almost all the meat we eat.
So you have beef. How different is this? Because comparing to my country and also the Kenya and also the Botswana meat, the Japanese meat is like completely different.
Yeah,
it's a
it's
different thing.
different. It's different. It's different, but it's okay.
Really?
It's a beef, so it's okay.
My like African friends saying the Japanese meat have a lot of fat.
In Japan,
Yes.
a lot of fat.
Yes, because like fat meat, like it's like created.
Maybe, yeah.
I guess your country's beef have like meat and fat,
Yeah.
and you can like easily separate,
Yeah.
isn't it? Here in Japan, like it's like created.
Yeah, sometimes it's already transformed. They transform it. They took a meat and they mixed it and create another meat. Something like that.
But it's very good. The Japanese beef have very good, and I really like the Japanese beef because it's very like soft.
Yeah.
Very easy to eat.
Yeah, I know this one. I already tasted.
Yes. In Botswana meat, like it's very tough.
Yeah, even in my country, it's depend of the part of the body of the beef. But if you have the part which is very tough, it's very tough. You have to cook it a long time.
Oh yes, isn't it? But in Japan, like maybe 1 minute is fine.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess.
fine.
Like, and done.
Yeah.
Very easy.
Because already transformed.
Yeah. That's great. So thank you for your time today and to giving us messages and about your countries and also the half Japanese. And I hope we can talk again later, maybe sometime.
Yeah.
So thank you for today.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're very welcome. So thank you, guys.
Okay, so let's say bye-bye to that camera. Okay?
Okay.
So thank you, bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
From Africa with Purpose. See you on next episode.